So you have your mesh, you have your rig, now you want to change its rest position. It will work with every kind of armature, but we are currently using Meta-Rig, so let's get to it. So first thing you need to do is going to reset its location to see what's going on. Currently she is in A pose, which we want to change it to a T pose, so we can easily retarget animations from Mixamo, for example. Currently it's controlled by the inverse kinematics, but we will change it to forward kinematics for easier control. I will explain this in a second, but let's get to it, that's why you are here. So I just quickly changed that. I'm not going to change the legs because currently it's pointless. We are going to use the mirror and we are going to rotate the upper arm with on the Y by minus 70. Yeah. Okay, super. And what we need to do as well, that we need to use the IK to FK snap. So it will snap the IK to the FK. And that's what we are going to do. So once we have this, we can just simply exit this one, go to object mode. We are going to select our mesh and we are going to modifiers. We are going to delete this multi-res, and what we need to do is going to simply just apply the armature. We don't want to delete the vertex groups because we want to keep it. So we want to keep this rig, we want to keep everything, we just want to change the pose. So we are not delete anything from the vertex groups. Now, what you need to do as well is that you have any kind of belongings, for example, nails, in my case eyes, you want to do the same thing. So we are going to just apply these. Yep, our wave painting is horrible, but that's not the point. Okay, now next step is going to the armature. We are going into pose mode, pose, apply pose as rest pose. Now, if we did everything right, if we check rest position, it will remain in this position. So just to double check everything's alright, so it's not moving the mesh, it doesn't do currently anything. Super. Now we're going to object mode and we are going to yet again select our belongings and our mesh, and then again going to just reference it with Ctrl P, and we are going to use armature deform. So this will keep all the already existing weight paints that we have on the character. So it won't change anything. That's perfect for us. Now we have this, we can just check if everything's alright. Okay, it's working perfectly fine. Now, another thing, I just quickly wanted to explain the difference between IK and FK. So in the case of Meta-Rig, the green ones here are the forward kinematics. So you can refer them more like a robotic movement because it only controls one bone at a time. While the inverse kinematics is controlling multiple bones at once. As you can see, it's controlling the hand, controlling the forearm and the upper arm as well. So it's a more advanced way of animating, a more easier way, I would say, but both have its place in the animations. Okay, so just for a quick test, we are going to retarget something from Mixamo. With Rococo, we are going to change this back because retargeting only works if the armature is controlled by the forward kinematics. So once we have this, we are going to create a new collection, so it's a more clear one, and we are going to import our already downloaded pose from Mixamo. We are going to use the Rococo one. If you're not familiar with this, I can make a video with it, but there is a bunch of great tutorials on YouTube about this. Another great thing is that it will remember every time you try to use the same method. So for example, if you are retargeted already one time from a Mixamo to a Meta-Rig, then it will always remember your settings. Doesn't matter if you are going to use a different armatures or everything, but every time you use this version, so from a Mixamo to a Meta-Rig, it will always remember. So it's a great thing. We are going to set this to a rest position and we are going to just quickly hit retarget. And once we have this, as you can see, it's looking right. But she's quite unhappy. Can we just do something about this? It's not really happy with this pose. It's just, I don't know. Make it something like this. Okay, it's looking horrible, but you get the point. So, there you have it.